Thou shalt not lurk.
Hey Felicias, it's Atiya Lee here, and I need to talk to you about lurking. Guys, it's so bad, okay? I've had situations where I've been with my friends, and all we do is sit. We don't even talk. All we do is sit on our phones and lurk, 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 lurk. What I've grown to learn, though, is that when you lurk, you don't get to live for yourself. Like, you don't get to live your own life because you're so busy living everybody else's life, trying to figure out what everybody else is doing. So first, I want to break down the definition of lurking. I do think that there's a difference between lurking and preying. I feel like with lurking, you literally go out your way, like you went far out your way to be all up in somebody else's life looking for something. But when you prey, I feel like preying is like you just so happen to stumble upon something and then you have to investigate, which kind of leads to lurking. So I guess it's like they kind of go in together, but I don't know. I feel like preying is a little bit more innocent than lurking. Maybe I'm making stuff up. I have to say, I think one of the worst parts of lurking is when you find something and you can't bring it up because you were not supposed to lurk. That is the word. Like, what is the point? And that is like 99% of the time, because then you look crazy because you were just lurking so hard. What about when you lurk so hard that you end up on the sister, brothers, cousins, best friends, great uncle that's in jail, girlfriends, dogs, butterflies page? Like, how did I get on this person's page? Another downside to lurking is that you may see something that someone posts, and like, okay, for me, for instance, I think the world revolves around me. I think the world should revolve around me, but it doesn't. So the worst part is seeing something that you think is intended for you, like a sub, and then you get all worked up and you take it all personal, and come to find out it has nothing to do with you. That is so embarrassing. Like, oh my god, it's the worst. And then some people also do plants, like they'll plant stuff for you to get tight, so you're just feeding into them. Like, that's why I think that we should just focus on ourselves, because you never know. Like, the world does not revolve around us. Everybody is living their own world, and if we're all focusing on each other's lurks and we're all like lurking on each other, who's really living? We're all really only living for each other. So with all that being said, in honor of my vow to take care of myself and love myself and pay more attention to myself, as of May 2nd, 2015, I am making a vow right here, right now, that I am no longer lurking. It's so hard. Because there's stuff out there, like, you never know. Sometimes you come across something and it will save your life. But like, I also feel like the universe will help you figure out what you need to figure out when the time is right. And like, it's like you're trying to compete with the universe to find out stuff. Like, do I look like Inspector Gadget? No, nobody has time for that. So I'm gonna focus on me. And you, if you feel like taking the vow not to lurk and to pay more attention to yourself, what a crazy idea. Like, that sounds so crazy. But for real, like, it's just gonna feel so good to pay attention to yourself. Like, lurk on your own page. See what your own thoughts are. Lurk on your thoughts. Like, don't be scared of yourself trying to be all up in somebody else's life just to try to distract you from your life. That's my Atiya-ism for the day. Like, focus on you. And I'm gonna focus on me. Hashtag thou shall not lurk. Lurk and get hurt. Remember that, you lurk and get hurt. So don't lurk. Save yourself. Thou shall not lurk. Hashtag thou shall not lurk.